Let's get it popping, man. SHUTDOwn, baby, man. Y'all know what it is. Welcome to today's wave. Super dope interview. Y'all know what it is. Tap in right now. Vibe with your boy SHUTDOwn, baby, man. Y'all know what it is. Let's get it popping. Get into the live right now, man. Get into the comments, man. If you got questions, ask your questions. Y'all know how this goes. Big interviews this month, man. Let's get it popping. High school prospects, man. PTMG Sports, man. Y'all know how I get down. Get into the live, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. Get into the live, man. Vibe with us, man. SHUTDOwn, baby, man. Y'all know what I'm on. Let's go. Let's get it popping, man. SHUTDOwn, baby, man. Super dope interview today, man. We're going to dive inside the mind of a dope high school prospect, man. We're going to leave it to him to introduce himself, man. You know, it's not just my nephew, man. This is, my brother's son. You feel me? Super dope that we get to interview him, man. He's a busy man. It's been hard to even get him. Like, I'm his uncle and I couldn't even get him. Like, he moving, man. But go ahead, man. Introduce yourself, man. We'll jump right into it.
What's up? It's Dez Malone, class 2024, running back, Cecil High School. Playing basketball, football, track, trying to put up the numbers, get somewhere D1 in college. You know what it is.
Let's get it, man. So we just gonna start with some simple questions, man. We're gonna dive right in, man. When did you realize that you was even built to even play football? When did you realize that football is what I want to do, basketball is what I want to do? When did you realize you was an athlete?
I mean, when I first played football in fourth grade, I was just bored during the summer, and I saw all my friends doing it. And I was like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna give it a try. Not that being like cold at it, so I was like, no, I'm gonna stick with this. And then like close to getting to high school, I started playing basketball. And I was like, I like basketball too. For a second there, I liked basketball more than I did football. But football got my heart. I started balling out in high school. I love it. I
yeah,
love it.
yeah, man. You know what's crazy, man? Is to see and hear, like, yeah, just because your friends was doing it, man. Like today, man, you don't see too many kids out playing football like we used to when we was in the street. We was playing in the street in the cold, hot, in the snow, in the dirt, in the mud. You feel me? But it's just dope that you was able to latch on when you could, man, to become the athlete that you are today. Um, and with that being said, how do you balance being an athlete and your academics? How do you balance the two?
Sometimes you just gotta chill out and not go everywhere. Like during the week, you go to school, go to fall practice, come home, do your work, turn that stuff in tomorrow. And if you have more work, just do the same thing every day. Sometimes you only got time to hang out with your friends on the weekends. Maybe on a Saturday, Sunday, you gotta do your chores and stuff. So it's a lifestyle. Do your schooling and your extracurricular activities.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Just to hear it, man. You don't hear kids with this type of this type of enthusiasm, man, to do the right thing, man. Like, man, I be around you. I've been around you for like the last 3 years, and I really can say like he don't be in no trouble. He ain't trying to find no trouble. You feel what I'm saying? What I'm doing is I'm introducing y'all into Desmond Malone. You feel what I mean? So we introducing y'all. Then we gonna get into this athletic stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So, what was life like growing up beside the sports? What was life like growing up with Desmond Malone?
It was it was cool. I like because before I even in like knowledge football or basketball,
Yeah,
I love school.
yeah,
Like I remember third grade, I was I love math. Math was my favorite subject. And
yeah.
they put me in the advanced class. I was in fourth grade math when I was in second third grade. I love school. And it was fun. School was my everything. I used to look forward to it.
That's freaking amazing. Cause look, bro, it's like I'm talking to like it's like you guys need to know the better half of Desmond Malone besides the sports. What I'm introducing y'all into is who he is as a person before before him being an athlete. You know what I'm saying? It's not. This isn't fake, falsified. This is true facts. He's a great kid, bro. You don't find great kids no more, bro. So for all you kids that are gonna tap in, get a chance to see this, man, I need y'all to pay attention and look how it's easy. You just have to pick what you want to do, figure out what you want to do, and do it. So with that being said, how would you say like your dad and your family have influenced you to do the football thing, the basketball thing? How would you say they influenced you?
I remember uh, fourth grade, going to my fourth grade year. We was going to the park to play basketball because I asked my dad to take me to the park to play basketball because I was feeling it, And we drove past the practice football field. I seen the whole kids playing football. He's like, "You want to try football?" I was like, "Yeah." In my head, I was like, "I'm a little nervous, but yeah." I tried that out.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, I remember my first practice. Um, I had real bad asthma, but we had practice went cool, and then we had to run, because you gotta get that conditioning and be ready for the game. And I wasn't ready for it, and I was like, man, this stuff hard, but they kept pushing me through it and stuff. You know, you know, he helped coach, my head coach for a couple years, and that felt good.
Right.
He pushed us. I loved it. They pushed me real hard.
So you're saying that your dad actually coached you in football.
Yes, sir.
How was the relationship between dad and coach and son? Or, like how was the relationship between him being your father and your coach? How was that relationship?
I think it made the relationship stronger
Why would you say that?
because we had it built the trust in the relationship. I'd say he can count on me. I can count on him. He can count on me to make the right moves and get around the corner and do what I have to do to win. And I count on him for calling the right play not even for me, just for the team and make us win.
He said he can count on you. He said he can count on you to win. That's what you said, right?
Me or the team.
For the team.
Yes,
that's
sir.
that's what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you're clutch.
Yes, sir.
You're clutch.
Yes, sir.
I've seen in the last 2 years, I've seen you do clutch things. We're gonna jump into some numbers real quick. I've seen you do some clutch things. But what I want to talk about is how you were able to pull the numbers off that you pulled off. How many games did you only play half the game?
Uh, I'd say about five or six in the regular season.
You're telling me you still pulled off almost 2,000 yards rushing.
Yeah.
So you're telling me how many? No, it's the question I'm going to ask. How many carries did you actually have this whole season? How many carries did you actually have?
140.
And you were managed to pull out what 1,600 rushing yards?
Yes, sir.
What
Yep.
was your all-purpose yard?
Uh, I'd say close to 2,000, if not 2,000.
In one season. He did that in one season. This is what's driving me up a wall right now. I'm like, I've been around football a long time. You feel what I'm saying? So, what I want you to do is introduce some of the accolades that you have, some of the accomplishments you were able to accomplish this season.
Okay, so I got all conference first team offensive captain, all South offense running back, all state running back. I broke the school record in rushing yards. I'm pretty sure I broke the school record in touchdowns too, finishing with 31. And yeah,
So you said 31 touchdowns. That's between your junior and senior year, or just your
just
senior
just my senior year.
Holy smoly! Holy schmoly! 31 touchdowns. I think I might have maxed out at like 15 touchdowns, man. And I got the ball like 30 something times a game. And I'm trying to tell you, on half the carries, how many were you? Wait, let me think. You averaged 11. Was it 11.4 yards a carry?
I believe so. Yeah.
11.4 yards a carry. But that's really like when you put this together, you're thinking about the rushing total yards that he had. You're thinking about the yards per carry, the 11 some yards a carry. That is a monster running back. That is a monster. That means that when you touch the ball, it's either a touchdown or major yards. Every time you touch the ball. Tell us a little bit about your relationship between you and the coach.
My coach. All right. So my sophomore year, I came into school. I was like 5'5", maybe 110, 115. I was little. I was little, but coming in, I knew I had to build myself up. So my dad took me to New York, worked out a football team, Albany Empire out there. They helped me get bigger, get faster. I came back my junior year, and I was looking to play wide receiver because that's what I practiced out there in Albany.
Right.
And our starting running back had some problems, and he couldn't play the first game. He had to sit out. So coach had to put me back there, and he looked at me. He said I was a natural, like I can do this. I was like, yeah, I've been doing this since I was a little kid. So
trying to tell
he,
you.
we started splitting reps with me, and Brock Shelf started running back from last year, and he believed in me. Like times where we needed a couple yards, he put me in there because I do anything to get those couple yards. I like my life depended on it.
Right.
And this year, like he counted on me more than anything.
Yeah.
I feel like he knew he could trust me 100%. I give nothing but my all every single play.
He knew. So look, this is my thing, man. Is since we've started this interview, I've introduced you to Desmond Malone. I've introduced you to some of his numbers and what he's been able to do. And he's introduced you to some of his accolades. This 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 athlete, this high school athlete and academic scholar, man, he's incredible, man. The talent is remarkable. It's hard to even pass up, man. So we're gonna get into a little more about the team and about the coaches and more about your dad. You had said that we're gonna start with this one. You had said that your dad coached arena football professionally, right? That's what you said.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you're saying that your dad actually was able to get you up there to to practice and to learn from professional athletes.
Yes, sir.
How would you say that impacted your senior year as a running back?
Oh, it formed it. It formed it completely. Me from going out there, seeing the way they practice, seeing their intensity, seeing their chemistry, and seeing how they just play with each other.
Yeah.
Just they love each other. How they respect the coaches. How they show up to practice, no matter if it's at 6 a.m. or 3 in the afternoon. It showed me what it's like to be a pro football player, and I took that and I ran with it.
So you would say being able to see those guys with that feeling, of playing in the professional league or going to the professional league or being a professional football, you would say just being able to see that and have that vibe and that chemistry, it made you want it more.
Yes, sir.
I can be a witness to test to that. It's not just the size that or the, you growing up. It's not that. You know what I mean? It's really the grind. I watched you put the work in. Real rap. I started going to the gym every day with you and
Mhm.
fucking running every day with
Yeah.
you and excuse my language, but to watch him grow up, man, is remarkable. I couldn't hang. I finished a year ago. Your workout has got so intense. It like